everyone? It's Chef Delvin Moore, Savor of Elegance with Savor of Elegance, LLC. And we are here today, back again, to give you a meal for $10. Today, we will be preparing shrimp fried rice. Shrimp fried rice is a common dish in the Asian world. I learned this dish when I was working at a Vietnamese restaurant called Pho 79 some years ago. It is a very, very good dish and it's very easy to make. We're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. The ingredients today will be green onions, peas and carrots, of course shrimp, garlic, egg, and we're gonna top it off with cilantro. I do have some long grain rice here. And people fail to cook rice properly. So I'm going to show you guys how to cook rice properly today. We have 1 cup. You're making 1 cup of rice. You're going to fill up a measuring cup with 1 cup. For every 1 cup of rice, you're going to put 2 cups of water. So then when it comes to a complete boil, then I turn it down to low. And when I turn it down to low, I cover it. I followed the directions on the package. Actually, that's how I'm a successful rice cooker. That's why I don't need a rice cooker. Me, I don't put anything in my rice when I'm making shrimp fried rice because I use a seasoning when I make the rice. Actually, when I put everything together, I use a seasoning. So I don't put anything in the water. So it's on low. I'm going to cover that. We're going to come back to it. 15 minutes. So while my rice is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my fresh green onions. And you always, for those that don't know how to cut, you always want to use your knuckles when you're holding something. Hold it like this, and you want to cut with your knuckles. So that way, if you were to slice down, this would hit your knuckles instead of chopping off your fingers. Cut like that, and you don't have to go fast. You can go slow. So that's enough green onions. If you don't like green onions, you don't have to put it in. So I'm gonna cook my shrimp off. Shrimp don't take that long to cook. Water's already hot. I'm just gonna dump them in the water. Let them cook for a few minutes. When they turn orange or pink or whatever color they turn, basically they're done. But like I said, this meal is real easy and it's tasty. And even if you don't like, a lot of people don't like carrots and peas, you don't have to put carrots and peas in it. You can actually put whatever you want in it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the shrimp out now. And I'm going to set them off to the side until we get ready to stir fry the rice. You don't want to cook your rice longer than 15 minutes. I usually turn it off at about 12 or 13 minutes and let it finish cooking by itself, because when you turn it off, it's still cooking. And you don't need the jumbo shrimp for shrimp fried rice. You can get the small ones, you can get the medium ones. But if you want to get the jumbo ones, you can, but it's not going to be $10, I guarantee you that. Alright, our rice is now done. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Put that down there, and we're going to bring the wok into the picture. So with the fried rice, what I do is I use about 2 tablespoons of oil, maybe a little more. Stir it around in the pot. Get the pot all nice or the wok all nice and oily. Let it heat up for a second. This is the fun part right here, guys. I love cooking shrimp fried rice. So me, I like a lot of garlic in my food. So I put my garlic in first. Turn it down a little bit. Then we're gonna drop our eggs in there. I like 2 eggs. Some people only put 1. But for a family of 4, you're probably going to use about 4 eggs. Nice and garlicky. So now you just go ahead and put your rice in there. Stir it around. So I have some chicken seasoning here, some granulated chicken seasoning. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there. That gives it all the flavor you need. You don't need much, maybe a tablespoon. I'm gonna add my shrimp in there. Gonna add my peas and carrots in. I add my green onions in. The total process of this probably takes, after you finish cooking the rice and everything, with the rice included, because you're gonna cook the shrimp and everything while you're cooking the rice. Probably takes about 30 minutes, I should say. If that. You got a whole meal, 30 minutes. You want to constantly stir your rice because you don't want it, of course, to stick to the bottom of the pot. And that's the whole fried thing. Shrimp fried rice is you keep stirring it and stirring it, because if you don't keep stirring it, also all of the rice is not going to turn brown. A little bit brown. You want it to turn a little bit brown, so you want to get all of your lumps out of your rice and everything, and you definitely don't want it sticking to the bottom of the pot. And the difference between a wok, cooking it in a wok, and cooking it in a pan, in a regular pan, is the wok actually is closed in, so it gets a little bit hotter than the pan. And it also sticks less. Even without a lot of grease or a lot of oil or whatever you're using, your food does not stick like it will to a regular pan using the wok. And there you have it, folks. Takes about 30 minutes completely to cook shrimp fried rice. So again, this will feed a family of 4. And you can get healthy, you can get a nice hefty serving. And I just garnish it with my cilantro, make it look real pretty. And I also have a special sauce that I serve with it. It's soy sauce. It's a sweet soy sauce that I make. I add a little bit of sugar to it, and a little bit of water to cut some of the salt out. But here you have it, folks. A nice, healthy, good shrimp fried rice.